And now, a British TV watch list Zoom In. We're focusing the lens on one standout actor who deserves a closer look. Let's get stuck in.
Welcome to the British TV watch list Zoom In. Today we're chatting about one of Britain's most beloved actors, Hugh Bonneville. You probably know him as Robert Crawley from Downton Abbey, but there's so much more behind that reserved smile of his. He was born Hugh Richard Bonneville Williams on November 10th, 1963 in Paddington, London. His mother was a nurse, his dad a surgeon, so caring for others and disciplined routines were woven into family life. He went to Dulwich Prep and then Sherborne School. That's where he fell in love with literature and lively debate. Surprisingly, he studied theology at Cambridge before realizing his real calling was on the stage. A stint with the Webber Douglas Academy and time with the National Youth Theatre sealed the deal. Fresh out of drama school, he adopted the stage name Richard Bonneville to avoid confusion with another Hugh Williams. After a decade of stage work, he reclaimed his given name and used Hugh Bonneville from about 1995 onward. His first big break? Performing Shakespeare in Regent's Park's open-air theater Improv Under the Sky. Soon he was at the National Theatre and Royal Shakespeare Company, tackling everything from Greek tragedy to bawdy comedy. Picture him as Laertes opposite Kenneth Branagh's Hamlet, or swabbing jabs in The Two Gentlemen of Verona. Those years honed his voice, movement, and knack for unearthing the heart in every part. In 1994, Hugh made his film debut in Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, sharing scenes with Kenneth Branagh and Robert De Niro. A few years later, he popped up in Tomorrow Never Dies, then charmed audiences as Bernie in Notting Hill. Notting Hill is one of those comfort films I keep coming back to. Charming, clever, and somehow better every time, even after a dozen views. He also played Mr. Rushworth in Mansfield Park, proving he could juggle comedy and period drama with equal flair. These early screen roles hinted at his gift for making even side characters feel fully alive and relatable. That's a skill many actors chase, but few nail as effortlessly as Hugh Bonneville does. Television has been Hugh's playground for both drama and satire. He earned a BAFTA nod for Iris and turned heads in crime drama The Commander. Then, in 2010, everything changed with Downton Abbey. As Earl of Grantham, he balanced dignity, wry humor, and deep compassion for 6 hit seasons. Golden Globe and Emmy nods followed, along with Screen Actors Guild wins, proof that viewers worldwide fell for his steady, warm presence. And when Downton leapt to the big screen in 2019 and again in 2022, Hugh remained its emotional anchor. But Hugh didn't rest on period drama laurels. There was life after Downton. He slid into comedy with 2012 and its follow-up W1A, playing an over-earnest civil servant with impeccable comic timing. He also lent his voice to documentaries, narrated BBC radio dramas, and became the voice of Mr. Brown in the Paddington films. Whether it's skewing institutional absurdity or grounding a family-friendly adventure, his versatility shines through. He proves time and time again that switching between genres isn't just possible, it can become his hallmark. In 1998, Hugh married Lucinda Lulu Williams, and they welcomed a son soon after. Unfortunately, after 25 years together, they announced their separation in 2023. Hugh often speaks about juggling family life with a busy career, urging fellow parents to balance hugs with freedom. He's also a fierce supporter of arts education, especially through the National Youth Theatre and youth literacy initiatives. For him, sharing stories is a way to build empathy and community from the ground up. What can we learn from Hugh Bonneville's journey? First, follow your gut. even if it means swapping theology lectures for drama rehearsals. Second, hone your craft. He's moved seamlessly between stage, screen, comedy, and narration for over 3 decades. And third, lead with empathy. Every role he plays is rooted in genuine feeling, reminding us that great acting goes beyond lines. It touches the heart. Aspiring performers can draw inspiration from his discipline and openness, while audiences can appreciate the warmth he brings to each character. Next time you watch him, listen for those subtle emotional cues and remember the journey that forged them. There's your British TV watch list zoom in. Hugh Bonneville, not just an on-screen aristocrat or a voice in a children's film, but a versatile artist shaped by care, curiosity, and craft. If you want to hear it from the man himself, check out his autobiographical audiobook, Playing Under the Piano. Thanks for listening and for your support of the British TV Watch List. Cheers!
The British TV Watch List Zoom In. Remember to like and subscribe to the British TV Watch List podcast and Substack. Thanks for listening. All rights reserved. Copyright 2026. Michael T. Media.